So now we're talking about the Jets control system. So the first thing you'll need to do is make sure that your main breaker is on and your converter is on. The converter will operate your lights, so you have service area lights so you can see what you're doing, and then you also want your Jets pump turned on. So now that we know we have power to the unit, we will come down to the controller and turn it on. The controller is going to run through a series of VOD2 1.3. VOD2 on your system is actually the vacuum control sensor, which this is the vacuum control sensor. So now turning the system on, it reads VOD1. So VOD1 has actually taken the vacuum sensor out of the equation and it is running on time. So now we are going to go into the programming of this controller. So pressing the select button, this is telling you that the toilets have flushed 85 times because it has a toilet light on. Pressing the select button again, this is 31 times for the gray water tank, holding tank. Select again is what your grinder has ground. Now we're to the high level, which that has been 2 times. So basically when you go through the select system, it is all the counting of what the system has done for you. Now we want to clear out of that. You can press the run button for a short cycle and that will clear it out. So now we want to do the actual programming of the system. So now what we need to do is simultaneously press run select at the same time. So now we got P40. So this is what your vacuum will boost up to in normal operations. We can run this higher or lower. Higher for plugging. You probably will not be able to run it much more than 60, and the way you run the system up is by pressing the run button. So it will go all the way up to 95 and then it starts back over, and I will leave it set at 40. So now we press the select button. We are getting a P1 with our gray water tank. Written down below here, our gray water tank needs to be at 1. So we have a 0 and a 1 right here. This is on the 1, which is correct. P2 is 0 for the toilet. P3 is 0 for an additional toilet. P4 is 0 for an additional toilet. P8 is actually the run time of your gray water discharge. You can actually run this up or run it down by pressing the run button. Normally we keep it at the 8-second mark. High level, this is the high level of your waste tank, which we keep that at 1. So once you hit your high level, you will have one more flush and it will shut your system down. Now there's 2 ways to clear out of this system. You can just turn it off and turn it back on, or you can press the run select button, hold down for 3 seconds and release. This is set your programming for your Jets controller. Thank you and have a great day.